Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Is because that particular mortise lock set is like almost $500. It's crazy. And I'm looking to do a conversion to a single bore, kind of like the same handle that we have throughout the rest of the campus. And the question is, so we have a wooden door, solid core, and the adapter, as far as I can tell off of your video, would work great for the door. But the wild card is the steel frame, door frame. And I don't think either one of the strike plates that you presented would work because it's a deadbolt automatic latch, and I don't know the terminology. I'm not a locksmith by any stretch. Where it has like the 2 square holes in the catch, if I'm making sense.
2 square holes in the catch. Yes, you're describing a strike plate in the frame that has a prep in it for the deadbolt and then a prep below it for the latch bolt. Yes, sir. I know what you mean.
That's right. And my question is, do you think it'll work for me? Is what I mean. Or is there any other kind of adapter? If I provide, here's what's here now, the model number for the mortise lock set, and I want to go with just a regular single bore. We're using the, I think it's the Yale lever handled.
Well,
is there a way that
you've got a mortise lock prep in the door now, and you want to take that prep and you want to put into it a cylindrical lock. The item, the best 83K A2A, it's going to have the edge adapter and it's going to have the 2 rectangular plates. You could certainly apply all that to the door and then, with a little bit of refitting and drilling and whatnot, install your lock, your cylindrical lock, your Yale lock, assuming it is indeed either tubular or cylindrical. So I would see no trouble with that really at all. You're going to obviously have to drill the door to get the 2 1/8 inch hole through it. So that may be a challenge because where you might need to drill it, you might have a hole there. So it might be tough to get a 2 1/8 hole saw onto that. But the only caveat I would throw into the conversation is if your door is fire rated, this technically would strip that door of its fire rating because what you're adding, the best remodeling kit, is not fire rated. So having said that, now you've got all the information.
Right. Yeah. Huh. What I mean, I assume that you have worked on doors forever. And
it feels that way.
And if you don't mind, I'd like to continue picking your brain just so I can learn a little bit of something, right?
I do now.
Great. And the mortise lock, here's what I encountered, okay? This is a electronic keyless entry combo locks made by Schley, which we do not use the fob or card reader feature of that lock at all anymore. So if you're looking at it from the outside, you have a levered handle, and then you have a deadbolt cylinder. And if I'm butchering these terms, look, feel free to correct me. And then what the symptoms of the malfunction was is you can unlock and gain access to the dorm room using your key on the deadbolt, right? But once you closed the door, you couldn't unlock it or open it or do anything, so you were trapped inside. Obviously, that's an issue. So I took the cover plate off of the edge of the door and backed out the set screw for the screw-in cylindrical deadbolt is what I'm calling a deadbolt. What's the proper term for that?
Well, I think what you've got is the screws that hold the key cylinder in, or the thumb turn, if there's a Mortise thumb turn.
It's not a thumb turn. It's only just a key on the outside. There's no penetration to the inside of the door.
Okay. So it's a Mortise lock now, and you've got a cylinder, and you've loosened that set screw that holds the cylinder into the lock case.
Right.
Okay.
And I started backing out the cylinder, and there's a little brass thing that on the back of it is what actually, I guess, engages the lock and everything. It broke and snapped, and then the plunger on my Mortise popped out, and everything looked all wonky. And I was like, "Oh crap!" Like I said, I didn't understand what I was doing, or I figured that I would be able to back out that cylinder like I do all of the other ones, replace it, and then fix my problem, But when I backed it out, I encountered a little bit of resistance, and I gave it a good turn, and like I said, it kind of like it sprung the whole lock. It was weird. The whole the plunger. I guess I wish I can give you a picture, a FaceTime with you. But anyways.
Well, you could email me a photograph.
Okay, and I will, along with the model number and everything. So, and I'm saying all of this to say, hey, what did I do wrong, and how obviously the lock was malfunctioning, and was that the reason why? I guess things didn't go as planned, or whatever. So, I would hate to, and this isn't the first time that we've had this issue. I would hate to spend another $500 on that direct replacement for that lock set when, number one, we don't use that electronic, feature of it anymore, and two, they just seem like crap to me. That particular model, or they don't hold up to the kids' abuse, I guess.
Yeah, so I think the thing to do is to give you my email and send me a photograph of this lock, because I might have a picture painted in my mind that's not an accurate reflection of your lock.
Okay.
And then what I'll do is I will review that, and I will reply back to you.
Okay. And ultimately my goal is to get some direction on an adapter kit to put a single bore cylindrical lock in it, and I'll send a picture or the model number of the ones that I'm trying to use, what I'm trying to get at, and I looked around at our local supplier, which is Himmel's in Louisiana, and no one carries that adapter kit. Is that something that you make, or what is that there?
No, we're not the manufacturer. It's probably just a somewhat uncommon thing, would be my guess, but not so uncommon that we don't sell them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And your email is the AV. It's slipping my mind, man. This is my fourth Monday this week.
Ain't that the truth? Tell me your email address, and I'll send you one that you can reply to. Well, I've got that email, and I'm going to send you one and just reply back to it, and we'll continue on working on this for you. I look forward to it.
Okay, and thank you so much for the call back and your time, sir. I really appreciate it. I understand y'all are in Florida. Is that correct? I'm
in Florida, yes. A lot of other people are in the Midwest or on the West Coast and whatnot.
Oh, okay. It's nationwide. Great. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's awesome. And I'll as soon as I get back to my office, I'll shoot everything that I got over to you, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir. I look forward to earning it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.